You know they say that all men are created equal. But then you see me, and you see Samoa Joe, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you've got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you've got a 25% chance at best of beating me. Oh, then you add Kurt Angle into the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the three-way at Sacrifice, you've got a 33 and a third chance of winning, but I got a 66 and a two-third chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me and he's not even going to try. So Samoa Joe, you take your 33 and a one-third chance minus my 25% chance and you've got an 8 and one-third chance of winning at Sacrifice, but then you take my 75% chance of winning if we was to go one-on-one and then add 66 and two-third percent and we've got 141 and two-third chance of winning at Sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't lie. And they spell disaster for you. But I'm going to break it down for all you ladies. Would you rather be with me? Or would you rather be with Joe? Oh, you're one of those girls that like romance. I want to talk to all my freaks out there. Would you rather come home to me, a genetic freak, to be satisfied every night? Or go home to that fat ass Samoa Joe? You see, tonight, we're gonna win. And I'm gonna be the world champion. Well, you had your chance to talk. You're the one that called me a coward in the wrestling ring. Oh, I'm the coward in the wrestling ring, but let's talk about cowards for 1 second. The reason I wrestle the way I wrestle is because I can do it day in and day out, all the time for 10 plus years. I have never in my career ever been injured. I don't get injured for 6 months to a year. I am here each and every day. But you sit there and call me a coward. I'm the coward. Well, let me tell you about a coward. Let me tell you about a guy who tells his WWE fans, the people that he loves, that he'll be back. He promises them, I promise you I will be back in 1 year's time to claim this title. But you didn't, Daniel. Did you? But I'm the coward. I'm the one that doesn't love the fans. Well, you would come back. You love that WWE ring, you love wrestling, you love being right in that wrestling ring, and you love wrestling, right? Well, why don't you quit, Why don't you quit and go to the bingo halls with your indie friends then? I need to talk to you real quick because the fact is you're the one that calls me the coward, but you're the one that doesn't get in the WWE ring again. No, you don't walk away from me, Daniel. Don't you walk away. I'm the one that loves the fans. I'm the one that loves everyone and everything. You're the one that gets up and walks away every single time. You are the coward. I am not a coward. I am your Intercontinental Champion. And there's a reason I have the title. The reason making this the most relevant, prestigious title the WWE has, and I deserve the respect on SmackDown Live. Understand that this is day 141 of the never-ending Intercontinental Championship World Tour, and I swear to you, I promise you, it will be the most relevant title on SmackDown Live. I couldn't care less about those little kids for the tag team titles, and the Women's Championships, and the WWE Championships. This is my show. My show. And I'm sick of all of you, my GM, sitting there criticizing me, calling me the coward. You're the cowards! I'm the one in here, day in and day out, in that wrestling ring, beating people up! So thank you. thank you very much. John Cena. While you lay there, hopefully as uncomfortable as you possibly can be, I want you to listen to me. I want you to digest this, because before I leave in 3 weeks with your WWE Championship, I have a lot of things that I want to get off my chest. I don't hate you, John. I don't even dislike you. I like you. I like you a hell of a lot more than I like most people in the bag. What I hate is this idea that you're the best. Because you're not. Or I'm the best. I'm the best in the world. There's only one thing you're better at than I am, and that's kissing Vince McMahon's ass. You're as good as kissing Vince's ass as Hulk Hogan was. Well, I don't know if you're as good as Dwayne, though he's a pretty good ass kisser. Well, always was. Still is. Oh, breaking the fourth wall. I am the best wrestler in the world. I've been the best ever since day one when I walked into this company, and I've been vilified and hated since that day because Paul Heyman saw something in me that nobody else wanted to admit. Well, that's right, I'm a Paul Heyman guy, and you know who else was a Paul Heyman guy? Brock Lesnar. And he split just like I'm splitting now. But the biggest difference between me and Brock is I'm going to leave with the WWE Championship. I've grabbed so many of Vincent K. McMahon's imaginary brass rings that it's finally dawned on me that they're just completely imaginary, and the only thing that's real is me. And the fact that day in and day out for almost 6 years, I have proved to everybody in the world that I am best on this microphone, in that ring, even at commentary, when nobody can touch me. And yet, no matter how many times I prove it, I'm not on your lovely little collector cups. I'm not on the cover of your program. I'm barely promoted. I don't get to be in the movies. I'm certainly not on any crappy show on USA Network. I'm not on the poster of WrestleMania. I'm not in the signature that's produced at the start of the show. I'm not on Conan O'Brien. I'm not on Jimmy Fallon. But the fact of the matter is, I should be. Trust me, this isn't sour grapes. But the fact that Dwayne is in the main event of WrestleMania next year and I'm not, it makes me sick. Oh, and hey, let me get something straight. Those of you who are cheering me right now, you are just the biggest part of me leaving as anything else, because you're the ones that are sipping out of those collector's cups right now. You're the ones that buy those programs that my face isn't on the cover of, and then at 5 a.m. at the airport, you try to shove it in my face so you can get an autograph and try to sell it on eBay because you're too lazy to get a real job. I am leaving with the WWE Championship on July 17th, and who knows, maybe I'll go defend it in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Well, maybe I'll go back to Ring of Honor. Hey, Colt Cabana, how are you doing? The reason I'm leaving is you people. Because after I'm gone, you're still going to pour money into this company. Well, I'm just a spoke on the wheel. And the wheel's going to keep turning, and I understand that. But Vince McMahon's going to make money despite himself. He's a millionaire who should be a billionaire. You know why he's not a billionaire? Well, he surrounds himself with glad-handing, nonsensical yes-men like John Laurinaitis, who's going to tell him everything that he wants to hear, and I like to think that maybe this company will be better after Vince McMahon's dead, but the fact is, it's going to get taken over by his idiotic daughter and his doofus son-in-law and the rest of his stupid family. Let me tell you a personal story about Vince McMahon. All right, we can do this whole bully camp I don't know if you all can read this on me, but I am incredibly grateful. And I'm really, really nervous to be here. I never thought that this would happen. This right here? Well, this is just me, okay? This is a version of me that I've never got to introduce to you guys before. This is just me, being me, genuine me for the first time. I got to a point where I thought that everything I'd ever done, here or otherwise, I thought it was all meaningless. Nothing I ever did has mattered to anyone. And I was wrong. I was wrong. I can sit here right now, today, and I can look you all in the eyes and I can say that you were there when I was weak, when I was vulnerable, when I was down. So I just wanted to say, thank you. You all saved my life. You wouldn't let me alone. Every time I tried to run away and hide, you were there to find me. When I left things behind, you found them. You chased me. You are the reason. First of all, I would like to thank the many, many fans throughout this country that wrote cards and letters to Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, while I was down. Secondly, I want to thank Jim Crockett Promotions for waiting and taking the time, because I know how important it was. Starrcade 85, it is to the wrestling fans, it is to Jim Crockett Promotions and Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. With that wait, I got what I wanted. Ric Flair, the world's heavyweight champion. I don't have to say a whole lot more about the way I feel about Ric Flair. No respect, no honor. There is no honor amongst thieves in the first place. He put hard times on Dusty Rhodes and his family. You don't know what hard times are, Daddy. Hard times are when the textile workers around this country are out of work. They've got 4 or 5 kids and can't pay their wages, can't buy their food. Hard times are when the auto workers are out of work and they tell them to go home. And hard times are when a man has worked at a job for 30 years, and they give him a watch, kick him in the butt and say, "Hey, a computer took your place, Daddy." That's hard times. That's hard times. And Ric Flair, you put hard times on this country by taking Dusty Rhodes out. That's hard times. And we all had hard times together. I admit, I don't look like the athlete of the day is supposed to look. My belly's just a little big, and my hiney's just a little big, but brother, I am bad. And they know I am bad. There were 2 bad people. One was John Wayne, and he's dead, brother, and the other's right here. Nature Boy Ric Flair. The world's heavyweight title belongs to these people. I'm going to reach out right now. I want you at home to know my hand is touching your hand for the gathering of the biggest body of people in this country, in this universe, all over the world now, reaching out because of the love that was given me. This time, I will repay you now, because I will be the next world's heavyweight champion on this Hard Times Blues Dusty Rhodes Tour 85. Ric Flair, Nature Boy, let me leave you with this. One way to hurt Ric Flair is to take what he cherishes more than anything in the world. And that's the world's heavyweight title. I'm gonna take it. I've been there twice. This time, when I take it, Daddy, I'm gonna take it for you. Let's gather for it. Don't let me down now, because I came back for you, for that man upstairs that died 10 to 12 years ago and never got the opportunity to see a real world's champion. And I'm proud of you. Thank God I have you. I love you. I love you.